I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. One of the wilder days one will see in the grain futures yesterday. The Russian full-scale invasion of the Ukraine overnight sent commodities sharply higher. At one point overnight, about 4 a.m., corn, beans, and wheat were all up their daily limit. Soybeans had a 111-cent range yesterday, while the corn range was about 37 cents, and KC wheat was 51 by the bushel. Crude oil trade over $100 a barrel overnight, now trading mostly unchanged around the $90 a barrel level. Corn and beans really sold off their highs, with old crop corn ending higher, new crop corn lower, while beans all closed lower. 17 cents down on old crop, 36 down on the new crop. A great deal of uncertainty remains surrounding the crisis in the Ukraine, and one should expect some wild swings in the markets going forward. The Corpus Christi Public Elevator and ADM is open today, 7 to 5, Saturday 7 to 3. Anderson's Houston open this week 7 to 3, while Cargill Houston will likely be closed through March. Your commodities of ag interest in regards to this report: March corn $6.95, even money down 11 1/4. March beans $16.16 1/2, down 13 1/2. March Kansas City hard red winter wheat $9.63, up 49 1/2. Help marketing your grains, it's Tuttle and Company, Corpus. We are on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how did the sale go?
Well, all things considered, I think we got along pretty good. We had 535 head. Of course, the weather's been working against us since Tuesday night when that front blew in. Not much moisture here in our trade area, but this morning the roads were pretty treacherous in spots. Had a couple of the weekly buyers that had plans of being here and just had to turn around and go home once they kind of got out on the back roads. And a couple of trucking companies wasn't going to be able to fulfill, getting the cattle where they needed to go, even if they would have bought some. So we was missing a few buyers, but all in all, I thought we got along pretty good compared with last week's sale. Calling these better quality calves and yearlings kind of $3 to $5 lower, and that was due to the weather and the road conditions today. Slaughter cows and bulls steady to $2 lower. I'd say most of the decline coming on the thinner fleshed cows and bulls. The good fleshy high yielding cows and bulls holding about steady. A limited test of bred cows today sold fully steady. Continued strong demand for those young heavy bred cows. Your better quality steers today weighing 4,600 pounds, 135 up to a high of near 185, mostly 145 to 165. Better quality heifer calves, 4,600 pounds, 125 up to a high of 165, mostly 135 to 150. Slaughter cows averaged to high yielding 60 to 75. Several of the highest yielding slaughter cows from 77 to 85. Did have one small package of very highest yielding slaughter cows brought 93.50. Thinner or lower yielding cows, still few of those from 30 to 55. Slaughter bulls 80 to 95. Several of the highest yielding slaughter bulls from 97 up to $1.09. Bred cows and 2-year-olds averaged to better quality. Had a few small sets of medium to heavy bred from 800 to 1275. Had one really fancy set of young black and black white face heavy bred cows off of one ranch. Good set of cows. They brought 1660.
What do you think for next week, Jody Fry?
We should bounce back from this. Depending on the weather, I don't think we'll have quite as many sheep and goats as we had this week, but still in that range, probably a 4,000 to 5,000 head on the sheep and goats, and should be able to get at least 900 to 1,000 head of cattle next Thursday.
Tell everybody how to contact you in San Angelo.
You bet. 325-653-3371. My mobile phone, same area code, 234-7895.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. National pork carcass cutout, 501 higher in the afternoon at 114.13. The hams were up the most at $13.11. Estimated hog slaughter through Thursday, 1.899 million head. April lean hogs closed 105.52, down 250. Wholesale box prices weakened further. Choice premium now back to $4.69. Choice was down $1.64 to $259.24. The select box was down $4.41. Federal slaughter 478,000 head for the week. This week's full range of cattle sales 138 to 144. February live cattle 140.52 down 252. March feeders 159.10 down 367. There's your meat moves. We are on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction, Cameron, Texas. It's Thursday evening about 6:15. We're going to have a sale on Friday. What's it going to look like, Kenny?
Well, it's going to be a little lighter, Larry, but we've got a little over 300 right now. And I put out a while ago, we put out one of those mass texts, let everybody know what we're going to have. I put out 450 to 550 with about 125, 150 cows.
All right. Well, at least we got a good start. What's the shiny shiniest thing you know of so far?
Well, we've got about 20 weaned heifers weighing in the sixes coming from one man, and another guy sent me good 50 good Charolais cross calves. They've been weaned 6, 7, 8 weeks, and they're in running gear. Another guy's got about 30 good calves coming off some tiger stripe cows and Angus bulls. So percentage-wise, on the cattle we got coming, the quality's going to be excellent.
That's good. For the sale on Friday, I guess that's the 25th, there in Cameron, Milam County Livestock and Kenny Mingus and family. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Kenny.
You bet. Just catch us here at the barn Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. You can follow us on our webpage or MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com. Got 2 really good horn Hereford bulls, about 16 months old, going to sell tomorrow. We've got pictures on Facebook, so y'all check them out.
I saw them and I reposted them for you, helping you out any way I can, Kenny.
I guarantee you're a good man, Larry Marble.
We appreciate you. We'll talk to you bright and early Monday, okay?
Sounds good. I'll be ready for you.
All right.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Our heavy-duty panels weigh in at approximately 150 pounds each. We carry a wide variety of products and have panels for the smallest livestock show animals all the way up to panels for the toughest bucking bulls. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel. 210-624-2000. Visit us on the web at wholesalesteelsa.com.
We are on the line with Josh Tilkey from Karn City Auction. They sell every Saturday. Josh, how was your sale last Saturday?
Last Saturday, we've been getting some cool weather down here. We had 365 head. The market was very strong on calves. Packer cows were steady.
Let's walk the pens.
Good steers, 2 to 3 weight, 185 to 215. 3 to 4s, 190 to 2 1/4. 4 to 5s average 175 to 202. 5 to 6s 152 to 175. 6 to 7s 145 to 160. Heifer mates 2 to 3 $150 to 170. 3 to 4s 145 to 185. 4 to 5 weight gals $1.50 to 170. 5 to 6s 135 to 152. Long bull yearlings $1.25 to 140. Older heifer yearlings $1.15 to 120. Bred cows $1,050 to $1,350. Packer cows number 1 yield 72 to 84. Number 2 grade 60 to 65, and the bull dollar bill to $1.07. We had right at 190 sheep and goats on hand. Name your price on the Dorper ewes and Stocker nannies, big billies and show weathers. They're all bringing it all right now.
What do we got under the barn for this week?
Again, it was 33 degrees and kind of sleeting and drizzling today. It was a little slower today, but we've managed to put in about 60 good head of steers, and I think Saturday we'll have a modest run by the time the sun comes out, probably another 300 or 400.
Josh, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
If you can use any of our services, call us here at the barn, 830-780-3382, or on the cell phone, 830-623-2855.
And the motto down there?
Long live Cowboys, Larry.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We are on the line with a traveling man, Leroy Kruger. Leroy, you said you're out looking for bulls, I guess?
Yeah, we're in search. We're going to a sale tomorrow, and we've been up looking at a few in the country. And was on the phone today with the guys. Some I bought already here a week or 2 ago. They're finally getting got one more set to get the trick results back on them. And then we're probably going to start loading wagons come next week and try to get some of them new ones in there at home. That kind of acclimate pretty good, as cool as it's been around home the last day.
Yeah, it won't take them long to get used to it. Well, what you got at the house if somebody needs something?
Oh, we got a handful of Angus bulls there and a Hereford and a Simmental or 2. And we'll have a few Pole Herefords and Horn Hereford bulls coming and Charolais. It's pretty nice Angus bulls. We're going to a Hereford sale tomorrow and then another Charolais sale coming up here in a few days. trying to get some numbers put together. The market's been awful stout on them. I don't know. It's been pretty cool up here in this country. I guarantee you, I sure wouldn't want to live here. It's not Leroy style.
I understand. Well, be safe coming home and tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
They reach me on the mobile at 830-570-0660. Don't reach me, leave me a message. Sometimes I don't have phone service.
I understand.
And we'll call you back or send me a text.
All right. We appreciate it, Leroy. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Larry. Have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye. We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now, we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We're on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. We're talking about a good cattle sale. How did it go?
You know, considering the weather yesterday, we tagged up to 600 head on a higher and steady market for 114 consigners and 35 buyers. We had 100 cows and bulls yesterday. Slaughter cows 40 to 89, slaughter bulls 65 to 113, stocker cows 800 to 1200, and the pairs 9 1/4 to 1425. On calves, on the steers, 2 to 3 weight steers brought 175 to 225, 3 to 4 weights 193 to 232, 4 to 5 weights 185 to 220, 5 to 6 weights 165 to 182, 6 to 7 weights 150 to 164, and the 7 to 8 weight steers 145 to 151. On the heifer side, 2 to 3 weight heifers 155 to 175, 3 to 4 weights 165 to 227, 4 to 5 weight heifers 160 to 215, 5 to 6 weights 150 to 177, 6 to 7 weight heifers 130 to 157, and the 7 to 8 weights 130 to 141. The market was really good yesterday, active. These people are really wanting these calves, and if you got some big enough to sell out there, and cows too, now's the time to bring them to town.
What do you know for next week?
You know, I've got one customer's going to have about 65 calves. They're going to weigh from probably 3 to 550. They're going to be some Charolais cross calves. They'll be good. They'll have some condition on them, and they'll bring a lot of money. There's some other guys that have said something about rounding up some cattle. Supposed to go look at a set of cows to sell on Monday. We'll either have them this coming week or the week after. But anyway, it'll be some really good Brangus cows and their calves. So we'll see.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Carl Herman.
Okay, my number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
We'll talk to you next week. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry. Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Kellen Allison from Beeville Livestock. Kellen, what's the sale looking like for Friday?
Tomorrow we're going to have a little lighter run due to the weather and some things going on around the world, but we're still expecting 350, 400 head. We're going to have some really nice, good flesh and black cattle in there, a lot of bulls and heifers. And there'll be some really nice front running type steers coming in there, and just your typical run as usual.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of y'all.
You can reach the barn at 361-358-1727. Or you can contact Rodney Butler at 645-5002.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. Maybe here's a short look at the grains. Milo through Corpus, $13.84. Corn, $7.94 and a quarter. Wheat through Houston, $10.63. Beans to Houston, $16.04. Texas cotton, 3,241 bales at $115.85. I'm Larry Marble. Good day.